Hey guys, welcome back to Mad About Skin. Here on the channel, I always preach that when it comes to skincare, consistency is key. It's not about the new products that you introduce, but rather those holy grails that you use on a consistent basis that are going to get you the very best results. Well, in today's video, I want to put my money where my mouth is and share with you my all-time skincare favourites. These are the products that I've used time and time again and have delivered me the very best results when it comes to my own skin goals. Yes, I love the new, the viral, the innovative, but I do also have a lot of loyalty to those products that just deliver, and that's really what today's video is all about. So sit back, relax, let's talk my all-time skincare favourites. Now, in this video, I'm going to try and keep it a little more chill, relaxed, very few edits, so we can just sit back and discuss this skincare as friends, having a little skincare chit chat. If you enjoy this style of more informal video, let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. This honestly supports me so much as a content creator, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. All the products mentioned today I have listed in the description box too, in the order in which I mentioned them. That way, hopefully if you're interested in any of them, it'll just make you really easy to find them, you know, get the right spelling, title and all that good stuff. So they're there for your convenience, and feel free in the comment section to share your all-time favourite skincare products. Honestly, I would love to hear it. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, there are so many products beside me here. Like I say, I'm quite loyal to those skincare products that deliver and help me achieve my skin goals, so I've been using a lot of them time and time again. You might not always see these products day in, day out on the channel, because I don't want to bore you all by just mentioning the same things over and over. But I did definitely want to give them their time to shine, and I kind of thought, how do I pull this together so it's some sort of order in this video? Well, let's start with cleansers, because that's often where we'll start our skincare routines, so that makes sense. And there are two cleansers that have been with me the longest, and it's these two. This is the Medicate Surface Radiance Cleanse. This is a great cleanser in its own right, but also has AHA and BHA exfoliants in it. So I started using this to supplement my exfoliation game, and I've never looked back. You can actually, if you've got very sensitive skin, use this as an exfoliator and cleanser in its own right. You don't need to use an exfoliating acid alongside it. However, if you want to dial up the results, you can absolutely pair this with your exfoliating acid and just get better outcomes. This is a great option for when it comes to exfoliation if you've got very sensitive skin, because you leave a cleanser on for like 60 seconds, then you rinse it off. So it's going to be much less sensitizing than a serum, which has a longer time in contact with the skin. I'll use this 2, maybe 3 times a week to just give some extra smoothness, a little extra glow and vitality to the skin, and it just works. Absolutely love it. Definitely one to take on holiday as well, because if you're using multiple layers of water-resistant SPF, and by the end of the day, you feel like your skin is just really weighed down, this just gives that beautiful exfoliation and just gets rid of everything. I love it. I love Medicate, and this is the cheapest product from their brand too. So if you want to try Medicate, start with this product. Really affordable and just amazing. The other cleanser is this, the Dr. Sam Flawless Cleanser. So this hasn't been around for as long as the Medicate one, so I haven't used it as long, but I still bought maybe 10 bottles of this. I love it. It's just a great cleanser. I don't think it doesn't promise anything magical. It doesn't have any hidden secret ingredients in it. It's just an effective cleanser. Gets everything off the skin, gets it prepped for the rest of your skincare routine, and works. And ultimately, can we really ask for more from a cleanser? I don't think so. The reason I love this is they do refills, and they do refills right. Refills are very trendy in skincare. People want to cut down their packaging, their environmental impact, and brands know this. So they'll create refills which are like 3% cheaper and have 2% less packaging in it. Why bother? Why bother? If you're going to do it right, and Dr. Sam do this as their refill for their cleanser. Look at that. So you get a ton of product, it's a lot cheaper mil for mil, and there's a lot less packaging in this than there is in this. Honestly, you could just use this. You don't actually need the original, you could just buy the refill. But what I do is I constantly just refill this from this bag, and it works out a lot cheaper, it's much more environmentally friendly, and definitely I think this is refills done right. So other brands out there, especially the Kim Kardashian range, that was terrible. Some other ones, listen, that's how you do refills and give us the consumer quality. So moving on from cleansers, let's do a touch of luxury skincare. That's probably something you don't see a lot here on the channel. I'm pretty cheap. I like to keep things affordable and drugstore, but I will pay more if I think I'm getting more from the product, and I've been loyal to Neod as a brand over the years. I think the two products from Neod that I use most frequently and repurchase most frequently are these two. This is the Copper Amino Isolate Serum, a great collagen boosting anti-aging peptide blend. I still love this. I buy it in the sale in November every year, buy like a year's worth, and I'll use it. They also do a lipid, like an oil-based version, which is more expensive, but also great for hydration. It depends. I do think there's something special about the Copper Amino Isolate Serum. One of my absolute favourites, and like I say, it is linked below. If you want to do copper peptides a little bit more affordable than this, you can go for the ordinary multi-peptide plus copper peptides, which I'll also link. But I think this just has some technology that elevates it above that. I love it. Stock up in the November sale where you can get some savings, but I do buy multiple ones, enough to last me the full year till that sale comes around again. I do the same with this, which is the Neod Survival Zero. So this is like an action-packed antioxidant serum. Antioxidants are the unsung heroes in the skincare world because they don't get enough love, but they do a lot of heavy lifting. Antioxidants protect against free radical damage. Things like pollution, particulate matter, wavelengths of light, hit our skin, stress it out, and that can actually degrade collagen, prematurely age us. We don't want that. So having an antioxidant is great. Previously, you had to choose the antioxidant you wanted, resveratrol or pycnogenol or Q10. You chose one. Well, why have one when you can have a blend in a product like this? Now, unfortunately, this product has been out of stock for the past, I'm going to say 4 or 5 months, which has led a lot of people to say, is it discontinued? I don't know. I've emailed Decium to say what's happening. They haven't got back to me yet, so I will keep you posted. But I would have normally been in a blind panic to hear that. But I actually, when it came to creating my own antioxidant in my own skincare line, I did it with that Neod product in mind. A beautiful blend of multiple antioxidants in a rich cream base. So this is the Mad About Skin All Day Protection Antioxidant Cream, and this is what I now use in place of the Survival Zero. It actually has slightly more antioxidants in it. It's in a cream, which I personally enjoy, a little extra hydration, and it's more affordable. It's cheaper. And if you're looking to cut the cost with the price of everything going up, and up, I'm always happy to help you guys on with that. Now, usually at the start of every month, we'll have like a bit of a flash sale for 48 hours on one specific product. Again, just helping you guys cut the cost. I thought, let's make October in honor of a lot of people looking for alternatives to the Neod Survival Zero because it's out of stock. Let's make this the flash sale product. So for the first 48 hours of this video going live, this product has 33% off. A third. You don't need to do anything. Don't need a code or anything. When you go to the website using the link, it'll just automatically take it off at checkout. So 33% off, just helping you to protect your skin whilst Neod get their act together and decide what they actually want to do with that survival product. I still absolutely love it. Like I say, it was the inspiration for my own product. I love it that much. And let's see what the future holds with it. But still, whilst Neod comes with a higher price point, I'm happy to pay it because I do think their formulations are just elevated and they're wonderful. So we touched on exfoliation earlier when we talked about that Medicate cleanser. The two exfoliators that I probably repurchased the most are these two. So this has been with me forever. This is the Ordinary Lactic Acid 10%. I always used to use the Ordinary Glycolic Acid because that was viral, everyone was fangirling about it, I had the fear of missing out and I bought it. It never really agreed with me, it was very sensitizing, very irritating. And so then someone said to me, Rob, why don't you try lactic acid instead? And I said, why bother? It's weaker, it's not as potent, why bother with it? So I said, you might actually find you get better results. Now it is true that lactic acid is less potent than glycolic acid, but I just think it works better. You get less sensitivity, less irritation, better glow up, and it hydrates rather than stripping the skin like glycolic acid can. Lots of different lactic acids, but why pay more when the Ordinary do this 10% solution for about £10? A little goes a long way, and since I've made the switch from glycolic acid to entirely lactic acid, I've never looked back. I feel my glow game's on point, my skin is smoother than it's ever been, and it's all thanks to this little gem. I dread to think how many units I bought. Again, I tend to get it in the sale, but I must have probably bought 20, 25 units of this. Maybe even close to 40 when I think I've often bought this and given it away to people to try and then had to repurchase it for myself. Definitely a holy grail. And they do a 5% version that I will also link, which I'd say is suitable for super sensitive skin types. Most people can start with the 10%. If you've got sensitive skin, then that 5% could work. A relative newcomer, but one that is definitely a favourite, and I bought quite a few of, is the PSA Skin Heroin Toner. This is like next level exfoliation. In here, you've got a beautiful blend of different exfoliating acids and some licorice, and you've got some other pigment correctors. So if you don't mind paying a little bit more and you want to just get on top of your hyperpigmentation, this is the toner for you. Only use this. This packs a punch. Only use it twice, 3 times a week tops, and you'll get amazing, amazing results. I bought a lot because from first use, I loved the results. So I have repurchased it time and time again, which is why it's on this list, even though I probably first discovered it a year and a half ago. Still love it. Sorry, I've got a cat hair. I feel like whenever I do these unedited, more free-flowing videos, I'm always cursed by cat hair. So sound off in the comments if you can relate. We've got a couple of other categories to go through. So let's talk eye creams. I feel like eye creams have been through the ringer a little bit when it comes to YouTube content creators. At one point, everyone was saying eye creams, waste of money. If you invest in an eye cream, you're a fool. It's nothing more than a glorified moisturizer. And I bought into that for years. And then I realized, actually, sometimes eye creams, well formulated, can offer a little bit more, especially as we age. You know, I'm approaching 40 and, you know, the skin needs a little bit more help than maybe it did in my 20s. And I'm okay with that. Eye creams, I think, can elevate your eye game and you don't necessarily have to overpay for good ones. The 3 that I've bought most frequently are these. So this is the Ordinary Duraline, which is the original, the Holy Grail, the Botox in a bottle. I have a love of this because this was the first video I filmed, like a review of this that went viral, and so it's got a special place in my heart. But beyond just that, let me know in the comments, did you discover this channel? Are you one of the people that discovered this channel because of an Duraline review? Let me know if you did. I love this. I don't use it anymore because I switched to the Indeed Lab Synoxin that I think takes it up a notch further, but this is still a great option. So you apply it to your dynamic fine lines and wrinkles like the crow's feet, the 11s, the laughter lines, and over time, it'll just lessen the appearance and depth of any of those wrinkles that you have. It gives an immediate plumping but long-term benefit too, and a study actually showed 17% reduction on average in the depth of wrinkles. That's really good for the price point. I found that I just got elevated results from the Indeed Lab Synoxin 2, which has a very similar ingredient profile in terms of peptides, but I think it's just more comprehensive. This is double the price of this. So if you're on a budget, the Duraline, absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with going for this. If you can afford to spend a little more, you'll get a little more from the Indeed Lab Synoxin. But these 2 are my wrinkle-fighting holy grails that the Duraline I've used for maybe 6-7 years. The Synoxin maybe 2 years, but still, both of them amazing. And then just for an all-round, if it's not just wrinkles that you're trying to target with the eyes, this is the Face Theory OcuWake Eye Cream. I've called it everything over the years. If you've been with the channel some time, I called it OcuWakey, OcuWack, yeah. I've not been great with my pronunciation of this, but I've been very loyal to it. This is the newer Pro version, which I've only used 2 tubes of, but the original I probably bought 10 to 15 tubes of. The Pro version is better. It's elevated. You've got some urea in here, which is going to minimize any melia, those little white bumps that we can sometimes get. I would just say this is an all-round hero. Anti-aging, it smooths, it will help with melia if you're prone to them. It'll also help to just plump out and hydrate, and it'll minimize discoloration. It's an all-in-one, and I absolutely love it. I also love the convenience of the applicator, because it's really easy to get a precise amount out. So yes, I've bought a lot of this. And if anyone tells you that eye creams are pointless, glorified moisturizers, actually tell them, you know what, you may be using the wrong one. Finding a well-formulated one could be the secret to your under-eye success. Toners and sprays. I call them, I use them interchangeably because mists are often just toners in a different spray bottle. These 3. The Q&A Marine Hyaluronate Toner. This, my skin drinks. If I could bathe in this stuff, I would. It's only £8 and I use way more than I really need to because I take it at the neck, décolletage, I'll put it on my arms after the shower. Hyaluronic acid is the buzz ingredient that everyone wants their hands on. Let me tell you, marine hyaluronics, amino acids, algal extracts, they work better than hyaluronic acid ever will. So stand out in the crowd. Instead of just reaching for hyaluronic acid like all the other people online do, switch it up. Go for this, and then you'll know that you're getting better results. It's cheaper in a lot of cases because hyaluronic acid serums can be pricey, and you know something that nobody else does. This is a hidden gem and a holy grail, and I think I must have bought 20 units of this easily since I discovered it. And Q&A Skin are a great British brand, so if you're watching from the UK and you want to shop local, support a British brand, Q&A Skin are where it's at. The other two are both from Geek and Gorgeous. This is their liquid hydration and their stressless. The liquid hydration comes in a traditional toner or a spray, but it's the same formulation, and the stressless is amazing. You don't need both of these. You could buy one or the other. I'd say if you have very sensitive skin, stressless. If you just want to dial up the hydration in the skin, liquid hydration. You could use both of them together if you're feeling bougie, but it's not necessary. I tend to use them interchangeably on the days where my skin's feeling just a little sensitive. Stressless, every other day, I'll give a spritz of this liquid hydration and it just feels so good. So good. I don't know whether they do these spray bottles anymore. I get the traditional toner and just top this one up, sterilizing it between each use. I don't know if they still do the spray or not, but if you can't, the toner is amazing and I would definitely recommend it. Coming into the final stripe, because as you can see, hopefully, at this point in the video, you recognise some of these products. These shouldn't be new because I have been featuring them in my skincare routines, my get ready with me, but maybe I haven't given them as much love as they've given me over the years, which is why I wanted to film this. I've got a couple of, these come under sunscreens and moisturisers, which I'm going to do together. So this is the beauty of Joseon Rice Relief Sunscreen. Over the past 5 years, this is the sunscreen that I have used and repurchased the most. I don't actually use it as much now because I prefer the Skin 1004 one. I also have my own sunscreen from my own skincare line, which I absolutely love and use every single day. And I love the one from Num Buzzin'. So there's a lot of new sunscreens that I'm using. However, this I think was the first truly lightweight and invisible sunscreen that captured the market. And so does still work. Is a great option. I personally have some others that I prefer more now, but in terms of sunscreens that I've repurchased most over the years, this wins hands down. Now I wanted to give, before we come on to one moisturiser that I want to share, I want to just give a quick shout out to this. This is the Ultrist Dermatologist Face Fluid. If anybody tells you you have to pay more to get true broad spectrum protection, let me tell you, this sunscreen has the highest level of UVA protection you will find, certainly here in the UK, in Europe, and I don't know of any other international brand that does higher. Highest amount of UVA protection and costs £7. So you absolutely can do sky high protection on a budget. This is really nice. It's almost invisible. Most skin tones you shouldn't be able to see it, but I can't, obviously I'm just one skin tone. On me, it's absolutely fine. I do know some other people that say it can be a little thick, it can leave a slight cast on some, so just bear that in mind. But honestly, such a great affordable option, which is one of my all-time favourites, which is why I want to shout it out in this video. Now we're ending on a moisturiser. This is the PSA Skin Silver Lining Clarifying Cream. It's a moisturiser, but I saved it till last because this is very specific to anyone that has oily skin. If you have oily, acne-prone skin like me, approaching 40, still a grease slick, this is it. So this contains so many great ingredients that are going to suppress acne-causing bacteria, fight breakouts and blemishes that you might have, and the silver in here is antimicrobial. It works so well. It's a beautiful, lightweight cream. So if there's a teen in your life that's going through a hormonal breakout, if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s and beyond and still get adult acne, get this. Try it. Your skin will love it. This has been a saviour and is probably my all-time favourite, only because it's taken me so long to find a moisturiser that actually works on acne-prone skin. This is it. It's amazing. If you're blemish prone, try this out. If like me, you will never look back. And I wanted to save the best to last because I've bought this most frequently in terms of moisturisers of any other I've tried, and I'm super loyal to it because this is one of the few products that really helped regain my confidence when it came to my adult acne and say, you know what? Actually, acne doesn't define us. You can absolutely get some great products to help treat that. And this is one of my personal favourites. So there you have it, guys, a rundown of my all-time most purchased and favourite skincare products. Remember, consistency is key, and drop your personal favourite in the comments section so I can hear from all of your recommendations. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.